Alright, let's try this again. What is going on? Seems okay. I'm getting yellow. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know why my stream health is yellow. Alright, let's knock on wood and hope for the best.
You look like a man who...
Alright.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues. You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Okay, I think everything is fine. Let me just refresh this page. No. Definitely not showing up green. What is going on? Not dropping frames. My CPU is just not using any CPU at all. I don't understand. Alright, well, let's talk to Celia real quick, and then I think that's where I'm going to end it tonight. I don't want to have just like a terrible VOD. I'm guessing it has to be on YouTube's end. Oh, viewers may experience minor issues. Okay. Minor issues. I can live with that. No one really watches it live as long as... Okay, as long as it has a decent VOD, then it should be good. Alright, Celia.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on? Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back to work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Alright, yeah, let's just keep going, I guess. I can deal with minor issues. Radio Free Monarch, Passion Pills. Empty Man is somewhere else. Going tomorrow. So, let's go grab this.
Does Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Okay. That's a good thing that I have to talk to her.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
I'm just here to what are you talking about?
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind? This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Well, that's not very nice.
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
So it's about the money.
Damn right it is. It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. Sure. And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster. Fine by me. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a Ground 6 spacer. Caleb Herrick. Runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
That's fair.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Alright, so we got a couple side quests there. We'll just do it the nice way. We're just at the yacht bay over there. So we'll go do that first, and then we'll go Braxton. Worst comes to worst, we can just steal the poster. It's all fine. How do I get up? Where are there's stairs? Sup?
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yep, Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Ooh, you got him.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Don't know why.
Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
That's some information that you probably shouldn't go spouting, where you keep your bits.
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true. I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Okay. What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking. It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
They do have rights to do that. I mean... Let's go see if we can talk some sense into her. I doubt it, but oh. Not that kind of talking sense into her. So...
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way.
hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machine?
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway,
let's talk about Caleb.
unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Well, why can't you pay him increase, huh?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate. Same thing as me. Where's your proof? Because I know no one's been poking around my terminal lately.
Are you absolutely sure of that, Ms. Ballard?
Just as a hypothetical. Nothing to see on my terminal, of course. Because I've done nothing wrong. For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life. Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
You'd steal from your own people? That's low, ma'am.
That's business. Someone's got to keep the lights on. Fine by me.
Alright, adios. I don't like you. Oh, where's her office? It is, oh, right over there, eh? No, it's Nell. Up there. How do I get up there? Right through here. Because this will probably... mess with her office. Personal messages. Hack. Some tuna breeding charts. Spreadsheets. Yep. Alright. Nice one. You're not that good of a person.
Inside voices.
That. Toughened. Oops. Alright. You're kind of a jerk, Velma.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbow.
Yep, I got it.
Tell him to complain to Kath if Caleb wants to
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and did you miss the part where I'm working doubles to cover for everyone who decides not?
Ironic, isn't it?
I'm the one who keeps this place running. That money's mine, one way or another. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately. Something else on your mind?
No, that's about it. Alright. Oh, got some skill points to spend. What do I need? Let's get this up a little bit. Yeah. Some more leadership. Alright. Pavarti, you... Tactical time dilation, equip time, range, nope, companion. I don't know. Sure. Oh, whoops. Biker Max. Sure. I don't know what any of these things do.
Smells like rats in here. Oh, it does work.
Alright. Sup, Caleb? I got you your raise. I almost stole that.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Almost embezzling.
Well, I'll be a Raptidon's dinner. Reckon I ought to listen to gossip more often. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Wow, that's a decent amount of bits.
What are the chances of all the times and places?
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Here it is.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Yep. Why? Oh, passion pills. Braxton's apartment. Alright. Flying through these. Speed of light. My what? It increased?
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick. I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
What? One on the lower one on the right?
Oh! Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
What a gruesome way to die.
Rollberry crunch. The crunch killed him. Oh. This betting slip lists some of the increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field. Okay. Any other clues? Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut color, were stuffed into the suitcase. Okay. My goodness. That is such a shame. It's a good thing people don't tamper with the crime scene. Look at all the things that the guy stole from him to get back his bettings. Hey, my stream health is at 100%. Woo! I spoke too soon. Never mind. Do you think that YouTube hates me? It's like you already had a 2-hour stream this morning. You can't have a good stream
Whatever
tonight.
you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen
You Braxton?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Looking for Braxton.
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
That was not lying at all.
Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
Alright.
We're in agreement that this Braxton is probably dead, right?
Yeah, probably. Passion pills are close, right? Oh, alright. Yeah, let me just grab these passion pills real quick. Passion pills? No, caffeinoid. Sup, Abigail?
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
That's creepy.
What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Got any caffeinoid?
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
You have to pray this secret from my sweet little cheeks. There we go.
Aren't you a saucy thing?
Yeah.
I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie. Maybe some other time, then, when Auntie's personal allotment of stimulation is restored. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents.
Dang it.
Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Oh, that's just awful.
Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
You okay?
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
There must be some way I can increase it.
Oh, I'm afraid not.
Oh, gosh.
Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
I thought you were in charge here.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Remind me, what's the supply room?
The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
Okay, I guess I'll have to figure this out on my own.
Chin up, dearie.
That is quite the interesting person right there. That's for sure. Upstairs supply room. Play login. Hack. Data storage. Oh my gosh. All right. Can I just talk to her now?
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
I'm picking a caffeinoid.
Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this?
That's a good thing.
My, but you are a doll. Here's Neoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
All right, yep. This probably will kill her. Gosh, let's get the resident get in my way. All right, let's investigate this gambling ring. Left field toss ball. Betting. No games on. Would have been too cool.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
I'm not.
So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway. So, what can I do for you?
Yeah, dead man.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Ouch.
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Alright, thanks.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Alright. Let's go beat up some gang members.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for Rat Musk.
Bet they also hate it.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball games?
Mm-hmm.
You're not listening to a word, are you?
Please, will someone help me? Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak. Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous glands, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
He's not young.
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
I mean, I'll find your boy, but I'm gonna guess he's like 30, because you're like 80, so...
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay, back alley. Elijah. What else is back here? Flamethrower, energy cells. Alright.
Who the... Hey! What are you doing here? This is our secret alley.
Yeah? Not
Berta
anymore.
already pissed by those crates to market.
That's gross.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof.
I do now.
And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
You stupid?
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Alright. Adios, pencil pushers. Oh, not pencil pushers. Alright, Sanjar.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Okay. No, you have a meeting with me.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Looking,
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
No. Afraid not.
Oh, a shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional, erotic, and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Gosh, this guy's like me, but like 30 years older. Yeah.
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious. Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Alright, you make a good point.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
No.
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
So that he knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance. I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Alright, then I
Do
guess I
be
can get it.
careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead. Found people killed him.
But that's terrible. What happened?
It was Elijah. I ran them
I'm
out.
glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them. Eventually.
Of course you would have.
Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Yep.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
Yep.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Alright. It's time to upgrade. What do we want? Get long guns up. Let's get long guns up to level 60. Yeah. Alright, apply. Perks. Significant. Carrying capacity. Alright. Arm storage. Okay. let's get this companion first.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business?
Caffeinoid.
All of the above?
No, caffeinoid.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
All right.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the
Oh,
information.
Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
I've already waited on the ship.
Long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the unreliable crew.
Yep, super unreliable.
You look like a preacher. You a traveling vicar?
In a manner of... I don't mean to judge, but... Are you ever sober, Miss Remnareem Wentworth?
Only when I got a job to do. And even that. Hey, Cap. Got a minute? Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Okay.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
All right. Sure. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection.
That's usually what I do.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
All right.
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
And?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds fun.
Thanks, Cap.
All right, but we're not doing that yet. Empty man. Holy crap, that's far away. That is not as far away. So that's probably... It's on the way. It's over there. Alright, let's look in the house.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
Right. Here's the road. Follow it south.
How about I don't and say we did? Oh. I guess I should change my armor to something a little more... Yeah. Impenetrable.
Here we go!
That was a lot more enemies than I thought it was going to be. Alright.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the room. Here we go!
Almost to this house. Probably doing drugs. Oh. Transition.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Looking for a man named Braxton.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Because you're probably a cannibal.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Something ain't right about this.
They're cannibals. Where is the house key? To find the dead body with the leg cut off. I don't trust this at all.
And we're stalking. Stalking.
Hey, I saw that. What do you think you're doing?
I was just thinking.
Carry on. Hey, what are you doing in my room?
I was just looking around.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
Rocket candies?
The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
Other man?
I'm not telling you.
Yeah, you are. These people are cannibals. Just gotta find the dead body. The key that's gonna lead to the dead body. Gonna lead outside.
These sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
Told you, cannibals.
It is unnatural, an affront to the grand plan.
Yep, I knew it. All right. That's okay.
Here we go! Get away from me!
Nice hit!
I guess I should really actually talk to them first. Like that was a little bit of an overreaction on my part. I mean, to be fair.
Sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
It is unnatural, an affront to the grand plan.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
Quickly, my dear. He's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make this quick.
Come here!
I shot my own first.
Next one's mine!
They didn't deserve to die so clean.
Alright. Nice. I just got the key. Oh! They locked me in. That's what I needed the key for. It's not the worst unless it's the worst. That's gross. Alright. Well, figure that one out. Mystery solved. I'm pretty smart, aren't I? I knew that their candle was second that I walked in there. Pretty dang handy of me. Alright. Oops. Let's test this out.
You won't get any mercy from me. Destined to die!
We're destined to prevail.
Alright. Lots of animals. They're not great. Farm storage right here. Is there a different way? They didn't give me an arms building key, eh?
Here they come!
A little bit of acid.
Get it off! Get it off!
It's just a little bit of acid. My goodness, people. Acting like it's the end of the world. Alright. So now we should be able to drop down. And get into...
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Hello?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
Sure.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Alright. I'll take a look around. Dead person, dead person. Wherefore art thou dead person? Alright. You're welcome. Okay, let's get these up to 50. Let's put the rest in that. Nyoka. Plus 10 to lie. I don't really need that help. Threat, base health. I need that. Ranged. Oh, those 20 damage creatures. Alright. That's easy. I can literally just go straight to the arms key right over there. Isn't that easy? Just that guy. Wow. You lost your head? I see. That's awkward. Or armor is broken. It's my weapon.
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
Sure you're
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
That's my twin. He's real nice.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Alright, let's get this 52 cartridge. All this junk. Big cartridge. Heavy ammo. Nope. Alright. Pretty good. So, we can go back to Sandjar now. Okay, what else do we have to do? Missing passcode. Fallbrook. Passcode is over that way. Alright, I gotta go back and repair things. Because the stream is having some issues in health, I'm gonna call it there for now. Did some missions. I'm gonna repair things. Turn these quests in. So I don't know what's going on.
I wonder what secrets these ruins contain.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire.
Yeah. Stellar Bay, though. Wow. So this was, well, yeah. So I
Good
missed a
old Stellar
question.
Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead. A vicar, huh? You a true believer, or do you just like the tithes?
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Yeah.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Here you go.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant. I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Did it?
Apparently not.
Who cares what they think?
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners. I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Yep.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
It sounds like you're...
But that's exactly what this is. The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation.
And the dissemination of the proper ideals and information to those in the highest echelon of society.
On the contrary, I would say good documentation is for everyone. And the Bill of Liquidation/Transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
For our part, a Bill of Liquidation/Transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea, it's definitely a firm middle finger.
I can get behind that.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Mr. Nandi may be correct. If the masses learn that the board disregards their own ordinances, it'd give rise to dissent. MSI could use this information to their advantage.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. You really think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I know how to make them talk.
Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Close enough.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate. Yep, kidnap. Sure. Easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Alright. Is there a passcode around here?
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
Or is this like another exit? This might just be another exit. I don't know. Alright, non-Star-Crossed Trooper, secret people. Velma. What? Just the... Oops. Thought this was attached. It is not. Just gonna leave. Interesting.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my...
Who's bad in your spirits, Velma?
You noticed my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Well, you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition. Anyway, what do you folks need?
I found Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Right way to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Nope. Where the heck is the silver fish, though? Repair. Yep. Alright. I don't know if I had enough parts for it. I guess I did. What? Oh my gosh. I didn't know I could do this. Let me see what I can modify. Mag, plasma, plus 50%. Shock. Gyro sight now. Yeah. Let's make it plasma. Get. Oh my gosh. Alright. That's gonna be fun to use tomorrow. Yeah, so speaking of tomorrow, tomorrow morning will be a nice stroll down memory lane with some Motorsport Manager. Hopefully I can fumble my way through that. Gosh, everyone thinks that I'm really smart because of those guides, but like, I haven't played that game in like a year. So that's going to be fun to try to figure that out. Not going to do any mods on it because it's, yeah, it doesn't work well with mods anymore. Very confused how to get to this passcode. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be streaming that tomorrow. Sorry about the short stream tonight, but you know, I don't want to keep going if there's... That's so cool. If like the stream is gonna be terrible, then I don't want to keep going. But yeah, so did a short stream tonight. How the heck am I supposed to get this passcode? Anyways. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Gonna have a nice save. And so we'll try to work on this tomorrow night. Family Matter, you'll look in there. See passcode, all these good things. And of course Radio Monarch. So yeah, we'll get through more of this tomorrow. Another day in Stellar Bay. That rhymed. So yeah, thanks so much for watching.